Hello guys, got another coaching session for you. This time I'm not actually sure what champion we're going to be coaching on. The champion's still undecided. It's either going to be Garen, Darius, or Olaf, I believe, but we'll have to see once we actually get into champ select and start loading into the games. We'll probably have a discussion about what champion the client would like to play. So yeah, we have another top lane coaching video. Once again, guys, if you like the style of coaching you see in these videos, the link to my Fiverr page where you can apply to be coached will be in the description. So you can go down there and check it out. There's 3 different packages. There's the basic package where you just get a VOD review. There's the standard package, which is going to be the format that you'll see in all my videos. And then there's a premium package where you get a month-long course of standard sessions. So this is the client's first session of a monthly course. 1 second, just messaging them. So yes, this is going to be their first session out of 4. So if you like this particular session, then look forward to the follow-up sessions with the same person and watch the growth. So I'm going to jump into a call with them now, and we shall see what's going on.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Setting up the stream. I just recorded for myself so that I can look back on it.
Okay, no problem. It's going to be on my YouTube anyway if you want to watch it there, or like you said, if you want to watch your own VOD, that's fine too. Okay, so have you decided what champion you feel like playing?
Man, I've been watching that Varus video all day.
Oh, you want to do some Varus?
I was watching the stream yesterday, and then I was watching the VOD earlier today. He looks so broken.
He's insanely broken. Yeah, he's crazy.
I think I'll give it a try.
Okay, let's do Varus. Cool. I'm excited for that.
And I also have, like marksman, like transferable skills, so it won't be as atrocious as me like first timing Olaf.
Okay, nice.
As much as I'd like to do that, maybe there's a time and a place.
Have you played any Varus top before? Is there... Because if you haven't, then there's no use me looking over your games that you have on your OPGG, but if you have, then I can take a look at them.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't play top lane. When I play ranked, it's generally support and ADC.
Okay, no worries. We can just start by having a chat about Varus while you queue up for a game then, if you want.
Sure.
So from what you've seen of Varus and from what you know of the champ, what do you think some of his strengths and weaknesses in top lane are? And just what do you think about the champ in general?
I may have cheated a little bit by watching the video first, but I do know a lot of his damage comes from the Blight. Yeah. And I do know more or less... I did know how his passive worked, and then they changed it, and now I kind of don't know it as much. I know it doesn't grant stacking attack speed the way it used to. I think he still gets some.
Yeah. So now it's basically the same thing. He gets a buff when he kills a minion, and he gets a bigger buff when he kills a champion. It gives less attack speed than it used to, but it also gives him AD.
Yeah, the AD part I'm aware of, and then they lowered his AD a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, you're exactly right. Varus top plays around the Blight, it maxes W, and it looks to pop as many stacks of it as you possibly can in lane. And it's a really strong lane bully.
I do play a lot of range top, just like in norms or whatever, and generally, like, I do understand how the first wave, the second wave should go, first level, second level, okay. And then I get a little muddy around the third and fourth wave. I'm not really sure, and again, I don't know too much about jungle and top. I do know there is this notorious 3-minute gank, so I try my best to not be there when the 3-minute comes, but when I'm playing range tops, I feel like I fall for it a little more because it's harder for me to keep the wave in a position where I'd like.
Okay, yeah, I think the range tops are very vulnerable to the jungler, and that's something that you have to play around. Do you want to chuck your share screen on? Or I guess if you're streaming, I can go on your stream, but then it would be slightly delayed, but I was just conscious of if it would... Yeah, that's perfect, thanks. I just didn't want to like sap too much of your internet and give you ping with doing like a double stream. So if you have issues, I can just go to your regular stream as well.
Oh Hopefully it should be good. I think mine's pretty strong, my bandwidth. I know Yasuo's the counter, but Leo's disgusting right now. And if we have a Leo into our Master E, he's gonna cry.
Yeah, Leona's really strong in support. I think Yasuo is the only lane counter, but I think if you pick Varus early, a lot of the time people just assume it's not top and then don't pick into it. So it goes quite well sometimes. It's overgrowth in the runes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and then attack speed with the double HP.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I'm pretty notorious for taking things that are not HP because these three are like, I don't know, like crack cocaine to me.
With Varus, you do so much damage anyway that you can just take the HP and you're fine.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think it's just placebo for me.
On the second row of your main tree, you can play any of those 3 runes. I personally like Presence of Mind because it just gives you more ability to like harass and spam in lane. Okay, it looks like you're against Skarnathop. This is a pretty free matchup.
I have not played against Skarner. I should know what he does. I may or may not get Kassanti'd. Like he may do the little funny 360 into turret into me.
You can only do that if you're in melee range, so you should be okay.
Okay. I know a lot of ADCs are taking barrier right now. Yeah. I like to take ghost, but I mean I definitely see barrier just is so efficient. Maybe Presence of Mind. I don't think I need Absorbed Life in this lane.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's interesting. It's okay. Varus is so broken. If I play this right, comps shouldn't matter too much.
True. Varus is very broken.
Shyvana, she should have a pretty... They have a weak level 1. I don't think I have to worry too much. I'm gonna stand in the pixel brush in the river exactly where you stood. Okay. Generally, I stand in the lane. I stand in the middle bush. Sometimes I'll even stand in the furthest on their side. But...
Okay. Do you know why I stand where I stand?
You're scouting for an invade, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It covers one of the invade angles.
But do you... Let's say that they didn't go for an invade. You're in that pixel brush, and then the enemy top laner... And then the enemy top laner goes and then cheeses my first brush. Like, aren't I kind of fucked then?
No, because if it's a matchup where they can do that, so for example, if I'm playing Nasus into Darius, I'll stand in the bush and cover the invade, but as soon as my minions get between my T2 and T1 tower, I'll go back and walk in with my minion wave. That's like how you counter getting cheesed from the bush. Because then if they run into you and fight you, they're fighting you in your wave.
So it's an invade from here, and then if they wanted to do something weird from here, I would see it.
You're covering to it. If you think about like them getting into your jungle, right? There's kind of 4 ways they can go in.
Yeah, there's here, 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 and here, I think.
Yeah, and you're covering one of them right now. You're covering the tri... Like, you can just stand in the tri-bush as well, but I like to be a little bit more aggressive and stand here, and then if Skarner walks up, you get some free damage on him.
I think I should have played a warm-up Norms game. My first game of the day is a little weird, but we'll see.
That's okay. You can skill W now, by the way. You start W every single game on Varus. And what you're looking to do is, while you're farming your first wave, you want to get as many procs on him as you can. And also, bear in mind that talking is good. Like, the more of your thought process that I can hear and like see what you're thinking, the better in this first game. Oh, it's frozen for me. Is this on my end? Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah, it's all good.
Oops, should not let him have that. Oops. He's in here. Bro, what are you doing?
Good. Yeah, I like this. Nice. Huge damage. I would have WQ'd there as well. Oh, that's not ideal.
Sorry, first game of the day. I
It's
get jittery. It's because my flash key is next to my S key, and it unironically happens a little often. It's fine. I still win these.
True. Nice.
I shouldn't have done that. I didn't need to charge a Q. He had no blight stacks on him. If Shiv comes, I beat him. It's W.
Yep.
Almost max speed.
W mix.
She's here.
Okay, Shiv's here, yeah.
She just hit a plant. I just finished her blue. You're gonna take poke for that, buddy. You might die for that, buddy. Oh, my jungler's here. Nope. He is. Oh my god, I played it so poorly, I could have killed them both! Oh my god, I panicked.
I think the main thing you did wrong there, one is you can barrier a lot earlier. Just barrier when you're going to take the most amount of damage. Yeah, items are fine, yeah. The other thing is, Skarner was dead to your WQ like a long time ago. But again, if you haven't played a lot of games of Varus top with 2 points in W at level 4, you might not know that. But it does like an insane amount of damage with 3 blight procs.
Oh, the instant I did the second auto and he didn't run, I knew Shyvana was coming. But I should have won that.
Okay, so now it's kind of scary because you don't have summoner spells. This is like the sort of chill time, and then when your barrier comes back up, you start playing really aggressive again.
Okay. Well, my poor professor is not tracking sums, which sucks. My malware.
Nice.
Oops.
Small thing, but you missed quite a bit of damage there by not skilling up your W before you procced it.
Oh. That makes sense. Usually I wait to see like if there's a situation where I might need something else. Okay. If he wants to chill, we can chill.
Yeah. If you can,
Okay,
like a level 1 where you want to prep your... your blight, if you can prep it before you hit your level 6 timer.
Holy fuck, I didn't notice he hit level 6. Holy fuck. Sorry, you were saying?
It's okay. Yeah, so when you're thinking about like when you want to kill someone, a lot of the time it's going to be level 6. So at level 5, I'll be looking to get 3 blight procs on them, but not necessarily pop them. And I'll pop them with the R.
I went. Oh my god, help me. Hey, bro, I helped you get out. Help me get out, bro. What the fuck? She fed? She's sure as hell scarier than Skarner, I think.
I think once Tibbers is gone, you're pretty fine.
Should I be hitting that? Should I be killing pets? I never know.
If she gives you space to do it. If she's got a stun, then you don't ever want to be around Thibers.
Okay, well, he's winning. He's fine. I don't know why Annie's still here. Skarner's mid lane now. I guess I have a new laner.
Interesting.
She's leaving. She's overstayed. She has to go. Yikes. Yikes. Actually, I don't care.
Okay, so now you've got your barrier, right? So if Skarner comes back, yeah, if he wants to fight you, just take the fight. As long as he's not eating you into tower, especially if you could, like here, you don't have to push, right? You can let the wave come towards you, and then when you're further up the lane, so Skarner can't play around his tower, you can just fist fight him. With barrier.
Alright. I'm down clown.
You'll be level 7 as well.
Fuck!
Just barrier. Yep. Nice.
Oh my god, holy shit, I played it so fucking poorly, holy fuck!
Just have faith in the barrier, it's okay. You'll win.
Oh my fucking god, I played it so fucking poorly. I'm shaking like crazy and I didn't even have coffee. Oh my Jesus Christ. It's the nerves. My W didn't even fucking proc. I just killed them straight up. I don't think we should talk about this game. No, I'm kidding.
I think you did WQ. It just reset. Because every time you pop a blight stack on Varus, your cooldown's reset.
Wow, so resets the W too?
Yeah. So if you, let's say level 1, you manage to get 3 stacks on them, and then you hit level 2 and you queue the stacks, you can build up another 3 stacks and queue it again.
Oh, I have an Ash Cinder bot. I didn't realize.
Okay, so in 2 minutes you have another barrier, and then on your barrier you can probably just run your face into him and kill him again. But even when you don't have your barrier, you can look to just poke him out.
Yeah. I had confidence there because he missed his rock throw.
Yeah.
I just have been eating so many of those, trying to go, like, he's been CSing with it, and I've just been standing next to the minions about to keel over for some reason.
There's someone screaming outside my window right now.
Oh. Whatever, he has to choose to hit me or CS. I'm stuck on the fucking casters. I took a couple bad trades and I never traded back. When he's picking up the rock, I should just honestly just go for the auto. He can't instant throw it. I don't know what I'm scared of.
Yeah, you can throw it pretty quickly, but as the thing is, you can kind of stand not in his face, but you can. Oh, you got a double kill. That's unfortunate.
Sucks. I completely forgot he took TP.
Once you're level 6, he won't be able to eat you because you can just ult it, and it'll cancel it. So you'll have to like find a way to actually close the gap without using his E. Okay, your entire team's just dying to Skarner for no reason.
It's fine. I can keep my contain. As long as he doesn't show up there, it's fine.
I mean, he has to come back to lane at some point.
Yeah, well, good. I sure hope he does.
Just keep an eye on that wall to your right.
Yep. I mean, he TP'd bot, so he has to fucking take the long way. The Cena girl back to lane. I just use all my spells. If he's smart, he fucking murders me right here.
Yeah, they only reset if you pop blight stacks on champions or epic monsters.
I was just trying to wave clear and back. Oh my god. I'm okay.
I can't actually see what's happening. Sometimes it freezes for a couple of seconds, and I got one there.
It could be Discord because I'm streaming both. My stream doesn't have a delay, so it should be pretty quick. If it freezes, but usually it shouldn't.
It's quite infrequent.
Oh my, he took a tower shot. If I was big, right in there, I ulti. I don't think that kills anyways. I don't think the 2 tower shots is getting through his shield. He just warded that. I'm winning in CS, so whatever. Ow. Asshole.
Ult him. Nice. And now...
Yeah, super interesting.
Yeah. WQ. And
holy
now an
fuck,
E.
that damage!
But you could keep going there, because your E would reset your Q again.
Holy Christ almighty.
Yeah, I think you got caught out by not thinking you could kill him. But
yeah,
you definitely can. It's an unreasonable amount of damage on this champ.
I know he doesn't have TP. Alright, fine. Let's fist fight, bro. He sees you. Yeah, you can do it. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, you can do it. I have Prio, my friend. It won't be like last time. No, sir. Do you die here? Do I die here? Do I die here?
You have barrier and flash.
Fuck.
Unlucky.
Barrier first, flash after. Oh, fuck me, man. It's fine. I'm pretty sure so long as Skarner continues to elect to use his ulti on me instead of Master Yi, pretty sure I can do well this game.
I think now that you've got Terminus, you'll also start absolutely shredding.
The Haunting Geysers, right?
Yeah, you want to finish your Zerkas first. I would get like an Amp Tome and finish Zerkas. Or maybe a Ruby Crystal. Either's fine. Depends how confident you're feeling. I like Amp Tome.
Alright.
I had something in my head that I wanted to write in my notes and I forgot it. Oh yeah.
Damn. Okay, that's not safe. I have to take the long way. Maybe it is with red buff. Maybe I'm just playing too scared. I don't have confidence in my ability to kite him, but I know I mechanically should be able to. Misses cannon. Let me just make sure I don't miss it. Dragon's coming up in a minute. I need to make sure my team gets this, so I might play a little fucking balls to the wall just to make sure Skarner doesn't go down there again. I just need him on vision, and then if he TPs, I'll ult him. I just need him on vision at all times. His TP should be coming back up. He's looking. There's no TP opportunity anymore. He's looking, he's looking, he's looking. Oh no, he's here, he's here. Holy fuck. Well, he was, and then they lost.
Good that you're aware of his TP and your lack of TP, though.
Oh, it just sucks that he got ahead off that last TP. Had I fucking known, I could have stopped him. I could have lost more off of it. I totally forgot. I forbore.
So these, I kind of like to just watch and like learn how you're, like where you're at as a player in this first game. But I will say, just to help you a little bit in this game, a lot of these instances where he's walking towards you and you're backing off, like here, you can just kill him. So there
Is that true?
yeah, WQ him. And then you'll get another, you've had 3...
Oh my god! I watched your video, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, there's no animation for it. It's just like he's a tank. He has resistances. It's not even just pure HP.
He built armor, to be fair, which is kind of his problem. But yeah, it does mixed damage, percent damage, a silly amount of damage.
Should I shove this, or should I just
No, you back, get your haunted guys, come back.
Isn't it gonna be stuck here? Like, isn't this good for Skarner?
No, it's gonna come back into you now.
Oh, because it's closer to a tower that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And then I do a second haunting guys?
Yes, a second haunting guys, and then you finish the second one into Riftmaker. So in that fight you just did with Skarner, do you know what you did wrong mechanically?
I held on Q for a long ass time because I thought I needed it to execute, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to rotate it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. You want to rotate your
I could have killed him a long time ago.
So you had like 3 stacks and then you autoed 3 or 4 more times without using a spell. But you want to 3-stack E, 3-stack Q, 3-stack E, 3-stack Q, because they'll reset each other.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think I should continue going back top lane. But nobody's pushing mid, which
you can just take mid wave and then go top. Or you can take mid T2 here if they stay bot.
I was thinking. It doesn't seem like anybody's answering top, because I'm not answering top. But seriously, no one's going...
You can just kill her.
Goodbye. That's not real. That's not real. That should be nerfed. Like, I need to play 50 games of this before it gets nerfed, because that's not
you cancelled
real.
an auto there as well. And she, like... you'll start to get the feel for, oh, I can just kill this guy. Yeah, rather than feeling scared. Because if you look at your HP bar as well, you're not squishy. You have 2.6k right now.
It's just crazy.
The other one, you want the Riftmaker.
That Riftmaker components. My Master E popped off this game. Oh, I just noticed his name. Bro, I think you're dead. Oh, he's already dead to Syndra. I'm dead to Annie. Get her off me, please. Get her off me, please! Holy hell. He threw a fucking bear right on top of me. I think you're dead. I have no W. There's a guy here. We got Baron, right? Yeah, we did. If I have ulti, I need to be a little more aware of keeping the W. If I have ulti, then... I mean, I saw in your video, like, ulti WQ is basically a fucking one-shot. So, I think I just saw a combo without the ulti. I didn't think about having the ulti, then I threw the ulti afterwards, but...
Yeah. The W, like the active W, is an execute, so the lower they are, the more damage it does.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I hold on to the spells for so long, because I keep thinking I'm playing old Varus, which is like, you just stack up a bunch of attack speed with on-hit Ginsu's, and then you execute with WQ.
If you, let's say you don't think you're going to kill with the first WQ, you could do some autos and then E, do some autos and then Q, do some autos and then another E, and then do some autos and then a WQ. You can hold the W, but use the Q to proc the blight, because it'll reset its own cooldown anyway.
That's crazy.
As long as you get the blight stacks, you basically are playing Earth.
Oh, she should not be there. Like, she 100% should not be there. Alright, I'm going back top lane, because clearly Skarner doesn't want to play fair. So. I think you're dead. Yes, sir.
It's so
I go back
OP.
top lane. Dragon is ours. Yeah, dude. Ulti guarantees whoever you ulti, as long as you have the WQ, they kind of just die. I have Baron. I should be pushing with this so that they can get Dragon. I don't care. Come for me. I'm not going to die for it, but... Well, ideally, I'm not going to die for it. I'm going to speed up the next wave. Because this is Soul. I don't care if I have to play a little slower for Soul. I will take it. I don't care if Annie shows up. She has no ulti. She has no flash. She might die. Okay. I was joking. I was joking. Fuck, dude, I was not expecting this Skarner. It doesn't matter, it's Dragon.
That's all. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is.
So your next item is normally Spear of Shojin.
Oh.
It's even more health, more damage, and more, like, increased damage on spells, which your W, because it applies an on-hit, every time you auto-attack, you'll get a Spear of Shojin stack.
Do you have a philosophy as to what component you're supposed to buy first? I always get worried, like, I'm not buying the right one, or the most gold-efficient one.
I don't know. I think Warhammer sucks. I think Kindle Gem also sucks. If I have like 875 gold, I'm going to buy a pickaxe, otherwise I'd probably go Warhammer. But I think they're all bad. It's just the completed item that's good. Most bruiser items, the components are kind of disgusting to sit on. Like Tunneler, what even is that item? It's so bad.
I should be splitting top, theoretically speaking, but I think the gold lead is kind of huge right now, so
Yeah.
to be honest, if we just squared up 5 people mid, I'm pretty sure Master Yi will just do a little dance move all over them. I keep thinking I have Kraken. I'm not an ADC. I'm just a mage that auto attacks.
You're just a mage that auto attacks, and the auto attacks hit as hard as an ADC. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. My team also played slow. I guess after picking a couple bounties, like... Okay, well that's sure to tell not slow. Let's go, Ash! I didn't have to ulti.
Rotate your spells. See, your E's ready again now?
E is up, Q is up. I had no fucking cooldown, but it's fine. No blight stacks. That's crazy. I'm fucking speechless.
It's good, right?
It's just after years of seeing that the damage doesn't come from W, you know? It's really weird. Like there's a cognitive dissonance that it's, you know, the damage coming from the W out. I think a lot of the top laners, like I don't even think Skarner himself knew that it was coming.
No, yeah, like people, you die to it and you're like, huh? I'm dead? Just like that?
She has no blight stacks. I saw low HP before and I was just... Oh. Are we throwing this game? Not if I murder your ass! Oh. I don't have W. I don't know what I'm doing.
So there, if you E'd her, you would get your W back.
Right. I get W cooldown as well. Right. Oh, that's not good. I have no HP. It's so not okay to stop them, but Master Yi's coming.
You could maybe just try to WQ the Baron. If you get vision, it does...
Skarner's almost dead. Or it wasn't Skarner, it was somebody else. Doesn't matter. Kill the Felios. Oh. And that's game, I think. Oh my god, fucking Master Yi players, dude. You're not gonna get the Penta. Syndra, please
You
put me out of
might.
my misery, man.
Oh no, she's killing herself to the tower.
Wow, I could not have been any less useful in this game.
I don't know. I feel like the few times where you just completely one-shot someone is quite useful.
Okay, well, I couldn't have been any less useful for a winning game, I think. For winning lane winning game. I definitely sure as hell made this shit a little hard. I sure as hell made this Varus look a little balanced.
Okay, so in my notes, I have 4 main things that I think are like your priority areas for improvement on Varus top. So what do you think these 4 things are? See if you can guess any of them.
Varus top specifically, or me as a player?
Yes, specifically Varus top. Because I think that's
Uh,
the best thing. Like, first off, to play Varus top, you need to be able to play Varus, like the sort of blight version of Varus, and
yeah.
then you can look at things to make you a really good top laner that you can do with Varus.
Okay, well, I think firstly, I didn't cycle my skills as much. Well, actually, let me go in order. Level 1, I don't think I autoed him as much as I should have. And he didn't have any stacks by the time I hit level 2. And I think that's pretty big. I mean, yeah, and then if you extrapolate to the level 5 and 6 spike, I just missed. I don't think I capitalized on my windows of power as well as I should have. In fact, I think I completely missed some of them.
I tend to agree. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's times where you could be way more aggressive. Um, we can also create times where you can be more aggressive, and I'll talk to you about that. Purely mechanically speaking, I think you need to get more comfortable, like understanding the way that your blight resets your spells. So like how to cycle them, which is really easy. You'll just go into practice tool, set up a dummy, and just cycle your spells on it, and you'll very quickly figure out that you can like, oh, I use my E and then I'll get some stacks and I can use my Q and then I can get some stacks and now I can use my E again and then I get some stacks and I can use my Q, and you'll build the muscle memory of that. So that was one of them. Another one was proactive barrier usage. So a lot of champions in the game have front-loaded damage. If we think of like, who's a top lane champ? Like Kled I was playing against earlier, right? He's gonna dash onto you, he's gonna hit you with the Q, and he's gonna use the W fast autos, yeah?
Yeah.
That's all front-loaded. So if you barrier when you're already low, it's kind of wasted. But if you barrier straight, like as soon as the trade starts, like you can go into a trade early game and go, I'm just gonna walk up and fight him and press barrier. Because you're gonna hard win the trade.
I
So
just
proactive
have
barrier
this.
usage is what I wrote.
I totally agree. I'm not like disagreeing when I say this. When I hold it because of the like my psychology is like, oh, they think that it's gonna be a close 1v1 and then I'll pop the barrier. So they commit. I'm afraid if I pop it too quickly, they'll just back off and I don't debate them into a kill. It's more just a trade opportunity. So you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's disastrous for them. But yeah, I mean that's my philosophy. I understand that it's wrong.
I think the reason that kind of changed with when they changed barrier, because barrier now has an insanely low cooldown. That's like the buff they did to it. They buffed the cooldown. So now you kind of want to use it, like to get good trades, because it's going to come back up again really quick. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but when I play Varus, I feel like if I use my barrier and then I kill them and I crash the wave and then I reset and I come back to lane and I catch the wave that was pushed into me, it's only like 2 or 3 waves until I get my next barrier.
Yeah, no, that's true. I used to take barrier on fasting Senna when I was maintaining that, and it was just, I mean, it's just so strong.
Yeah.
Like, it's similar to how Korean pros are using ghosts early in lane. Like, they just ghost to get a couple autos in the bot lane just to win that trade, and then now your early game is kind of fucked,
Mm-hmm.
even though it didn't translate to a kill. So for sure, like, I totally agree the philosophy.
And then the other major one is a couple of times, I think have you played Lethality Varus before? Because it looked like
Yeah.
you had. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple of times you were using your E and Q, mainly your E, like a Lethality Virus, like to get a slow or to do some poke. But on this build, it does like 2 damage. If you throw out the E and it does like 2 damage, and then you have to wait 15 seconds for your E to come back up. And it's
Okay.
you don't want to do that with this version. You want to use it as a blight popper rather than a, unless the slow is like guaranteed gonna kill someone, then you can do that. But otherwise, probably
Yeah,
not.
that is pretty. It's pretty clear. Yeah.
Okay, let me jump into the VOD, and then we can go over some of those things and like in like specific specific instances. What is your little tag thing after your username?
Should be Lolborq. Should be same as Discord, I think.
I mean,
I gotta.
like comedian hashtag
Oh, yeah. Hashtag Borq. BORQ.
BRQ. Thank you. Okay, match history. Okay, I'm downloading that now. Let me share my screen. I wonder if it's taking me a while to download it because it's NA rather than EU. I'm not sure. But it's
Probably.
seems to be struggling. Oops. Alright, we're going in. Can you see my stream okay?
Yeah.
Nice. Move my epic pen. Okay. So the first bit of your lane was perfectly fine. You're looking for an auto, and you're getting the first 3 creeps. Now, I'm sure you can understand the weakest point in the game for Varus is level 1. Because you have W, but you have no way to do anything with it.
Hmm.
So you're generally going to be like kind of passive. This is really good though, where you're looking for autos. And I would have liked to see more of this. You know how you're like standing between the creeps and him, and you're looking for autos?
Yeah.
I'd have liked to see more of this throughout the whole game. But I think a lot of it will just come from confidence.
Yeah, I'll admit right now I'm too afraid to even play the footsies game with him because I just knew that like my body, like my hands were gonna shake, and then I was gonna make my life harder than it was if I died.
Okay.
So I again I agree with the philosophy. I totally agree with the philosophy. It's just the body doesn't do, you know.
Another philosophy is don't worry about failing. Like there's an old saying that goes a master has failed more times than a novice has tried.
Yeah.
You have to be unafraid of failure in order to improve at things. So here off this minion, this is the first melee minion of the second wave, so you're going to get level 2. So this is one of the windows where I'd want you to be really aggressive. You see here, you're level 2. So I would start walking up and putting... I think you do, actually. Oops. I think you do it now. Nice. Do you remember what I said you missed out on in this trade?
What level am I? I'm level 2. Did I not have flights? Did I not press W?
Yeah, you just didn't use the W. But at this point in the game, like you're not gonna get a kill this early. Just use the W. It's just free damage. I think you also could have got the 3rd auto off before the WQ and got a PTA buffed 3-stack WQ, which is he would be like down here in health, sort of like.
There's an order of operations. I see. The PTA has to proc before all the other damage does.
You'd like it if that happened. You don't have to, but it's nice. PTA is just 8% increased damage on your blight, so it's really nice if that happens. Oh yeah, I remember we flashed.
This just it unironically happens to me so much. Like I'm not even like the fact that I didn't even react. It's so sad.
I mean, it happens. I've done it too. I did
I'm
it
just
in a.
generally.
I played a ranked game the other day, and I was playing around Baron. So I went into bot lane side wave and pushed it deep, and then like my plan was to push it deep and then TP into the Baron fight, and I TP'd on the bot wave from bot lane. I It just happens, you know.
Same.
I just misclicked. Um, this is something that I covered in the session I just did earlier, but once you're level 2 here, you give him a lot of space that you don't need to give him. Because if you walk into him right now, you're going to win. Because you're level 2 and you've got barrier. So you could walk in and just barrier all his damage and slap him. You know what I mean?
Even if the his wave is hitting me, that's mostly what I'm scared of.
There's not even that much of a wave.
Yeah, you're right.
So like here, walk up and let me draw some lines for you. So you see this creep? This
Yeah.
is your next minion, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're last hitting it from here. Instead, what I want you to try and think about is to last hit this creep from here. Because for you, it's the same. You can last hit it here, or you can last hit it here. It doesn't really make a difference for you, right?
Right.
But for Skarner, it's night and day. Because Skarner's XP range is probably about here right now, maybe a little further than that, but something like that, okay? And your range is probably about here, I'd say. Now, if you move here, your range is suddenly here, which means you can start pushing him out of XP range. So it's about aggressive positioning in lane. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I was scared for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the first time. I mean, maybe you've played a game or two before, but it's very early days of playing it. Like, I saw you realizing your limits on the champion during the game and gaining more confidence.
Yeah.
So, the more confidence you get, the more you'll realize what you can do. But this trade's really good. That's not ideal, but we forget about that.
You are supposed to auto twice, then E-auto, right?
Yes.
So, and then that'll proc 3?
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Can you do it with Q as well?
No, only with E.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can auto, E, auto, and it will proc 3 blights. Not a lot of people know that, actually. Okay, I think this is the next thing. Here he's farming under tower. Oh, we missed the Q. I guess that's kind of the problem, but still. While he's farming under tower, you can just auto him. You have such long range. And then, are you aware of how to harass under tower?
Yeah, it's when the tower acquires the aggro of so it's gonna fire
right as it
at
shoots.
something new.
Yeah. So like here, you see how the thing has sort of the attack exists, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you would want your attack to hit him now. Because it can't shoot you. So you actually did it perfectly. And if you just keep doing that, then you're in a great spot. Nice. Nice. E, yep.
I think the difference between top lane and bot lane is that I'm afraid of trading down. Like, even that's what I realized. I think because both top laners, it doesn't really matter how low you are. It just matters that you're lower than me, or you're in kill range, or you're not in kill range. But
Yeah.
in bot lane, like I feel like again, because there's two people and the kits are different.
Mm-hmm.
If there is an HP difference, that is the resource you use. It's not because in the kits, like I don't really have anything to completely turn the tables. So when Skarner was hitting me and I was like with the boulders and stuff, and I was thinking like, oh, I was gonna take, minion damage and this and that. Yeah, he was gonna be lower than me, and I would win that trade in that regard, but I would also be half HP, and that would cause Shyvana to come up early. And that was the fear, I think.
Okay, I think that fears. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think with different junglers, maybe it's more warranted, but a lot of junglers are going to be full clearing at the moment. But you can also, like, before you start harassing under this tower, you can just drop a ward in this bush as well, if you're particularly worried about that. Because in most games, you're going to have control of the wave, and you're going to push, and you're going to crash, and you're going to harass under tower. I did it in my video against the Kled, you did it this game. It just happens because like they can't really walk into Varus.
But most, like, once I get into higher elos, wouldn't the enemies know that, like, hey, Varus is going to be pushing by minute 3, you should come for a free kill?
Yes, but like let's say here, right? If you have a ward here and Shyvana comes, you can just leave, and then she's completely wasted her time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure, especially Shyvana. It would be scary if it was a different jungler, though, right?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you have barrier and flash, and he's low. Like you can always judge the situation different. Like if he's full HP, full mana, probably not gonna walk up and harass him when I know the jungler's around. But if he's low like this, like you actually said in the game, oh, Shyvana's here, but I can 1v2. And you're right. You do win, because he's dead to auto WQ right now.
Yeah. I'm just, like, overly scared, but I think, yeah, I should just realize that, 1, I can kill, and 2, if I can kill, I should apply the pressure, because that is the right thing to do.
Yeah. So like here, let's go back a sec. Do you see how much breathing room he gets here? So if we watch. So you auto now. And now you can auto again. So he could have had another auto on him because he's just standing here and trying to farm these creeps. And if you've got a second auto on him, you only need one more auto and then he's dead. Because he would be dead to a 3-stack WQ. Maybe with the level up he could live, but then you can auto E. You've still got barrier, you've still... Oh no, you don't have flash. But in a normal game, you would still have flash.
Right. And you also said when Varus puts the extra points in the W, that's when I also am a little stronger. What is it?
Every time you put a point in W, you get stronger. So level 3, level 4, level 5, level 7, level 9. Yeah. Let's see what you do here.
Also, I thought she was going to hit the plant and then immediately just start, like, booking it for me. So I backed off a little and gave him space. But you're right. Even if she was coming for me and I started hitting Skarner, again, I still could 2v1.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's look at this situation and look at how you play it. So, what do you think the first thing I don't like about how you played this is?
2 white stacks out 3?
It was actually only 1 because you don't have enough attack speed yet, so you'd have to auto and then wait for your attack timer and then e-auto, if that makes sense.
Oh, I can't do the combo without attack speed.
But that's okay because he's still dead here. That's 2 blight stacks, 1 more. And now WQ. If you tap WQ, do you know that WQ does more damage the longer you charge the Q?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a tap WQ might leave him on 1 HP, but then you would just auto him. But he's dead. For sure. Like, he's just dead here. You don't need to be... You see how long you're waiting? And then you finally do it?
Yeah, those 2 autos could have gone to Shyvana, and then I would have had faster Blight proc, and
then what would happen? What would happen off?
I would have had cooldown from her spell, so I could have killed her genuinely.
So this guy dies. Yeah. This guy dies, which resets your E, and then you do exactly what you did to Shyvana, which resets your Q. Like, I wonder if we can see the Q. Like, look at your spell, by the way. You just Q'd him, and you have Q in 5 seconds. So if you were just a bit healthier, you could like auto WQ, and she would die too. But again, it's just like, you've got to get used to cycling the spells, because it's not... Well, it's kind of intuitive, but it takes a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's definitely weird, especially after playing a different Varus for so long.
Yeah. I mean, there's been quite a long time, like maybe 2 or 3 years, where Varus was almost exclusively played lethality, and the stacks, you didn't really use them that much, like the blight stacks.
Yeah.
But now we're maxing it. It's very different. See, I like... I'm primarily focusing on laning phase for this, because I think it sets the pace for your entire game.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you pick Varus top to stomp lane. Even though you do scale like a monster as well, you can stomp lane, so you should. So here, you auto him, right? And your mindset here, you can see the fear in your clicks, or like the hesitation, because you auto, and then your next click is here.
So I gotta drop the caster aggro, man.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, if I'm doing this, I would do this auto, and then I would maybe click here, and I would do another auto, and then maybe back to here, and do another auto, and then I would E him with 3 stacks. So it's just a case of like too much hesitation and not enough confidence. If you can convince your brain that it's okay to die to learn, and just send it in some of these games, you'll learn the limits really quickly.
No,
but it can be a hard thing to do.
I'm a huge mental player. If my mental's not good, the gameplay looks like a completely different person than if the mental was really, really good. So yeah, I totally get it. And yeah, I mean, now I can even quantify it. Me not feeling confident, feeling nervous, leads me to not play footsies in a position that I'm winning.
Yeah, exactly. So in this situation right here, your auto's in the air, which is putting your 3rd blight stack on him. Right? You've got 3 stacks. Yeah. What do you think I would want you to do in this situation?
So pop it with, it doesn't really matter what, and then continue autoing 2 more times?
Yeah, ideally pop it with E so that he's slowed, and then auto 2 or 3 more times, and then WQ him. And he'll lose probably more than half his health. Like, again, we were here, and we autoed, and then we clicked here. But instead, what I want you to try to do is auto, and then click here, and walk it, and then auto, and click here, and then auto, and then WQ.
Yeah, I'm not poking
not
him.
Eraser.
I'm killing him. That's the difference.
Well, even you are poking him. It's just
yeah, but I think again, it's the lack of knowledge that knowing my spells are gonna come back on cooldown. I back off because I want to drop the caster aggro. I don't think I have a spell. You know, again, it's this misconception that I think I'm weak. That's why I'm stepping back.
Yeah. Well, also, I feel like this is a thing for a lot of people that play AD carry in the AD carry role as well. They, not that they respect people too much. I don't know. They're scared because they're squishy, but if you kill them, they can't kill you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Some ADCs are like, I guess we forgot after all the changes that, you know, I'm still a DPS threat, and if you want to have a DPS battle, then let's do it.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of ADCs, like in the past years after the Season 8, like crit changes, this and that, like you don't even win a DPS battle anymore with whoever it was. So a lot of ADCs just stopped trying. But again, like, you know, it's coming back into fashion. We should totally play that way.
I'm just drawing some pockets in the lane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a specific thing against champs like Skarner. It would be the same against Poppy. For me, I think 4 of these pockets are quite bad to stand in, and 2 of them are good to stand in. Do you know which they are?
2 looks horrific to stand in. I'm standing in 1, and I just took damage. And 6 is okay. I think 4 is too far to apply anything. Because I tried standing in 4 to avoid the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And he hit me, and he didn't push the wave, which I guess is a little different than him hitting me and pushing the wave. 5 is okay. I also tried standing in 5, but maybe I was too close to the casters. I got hit. I like 3 the most. 3 and 6, maybe.
Okay, I like this one and this one. And the reason the reason I like these 2 is because of what Skarner's E does. They're the 2 that aren't touching the wall. So you see here, you're threatened by Skarner E, which is a spell that if you stood in 2 or 5, it doesn't threaten you at all.
Yeah.
Because if he E's in while you're in 2 or 5, he'll just die. But if he E's in while you're in 1 or 6, he can actually stun you into the wall. So I think we'll see that shortly. It's the same when you're playing against Poppy, or Vayne, or... You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's unfamiliarity. And this is my bad. I didn't track that he hit level 6.
It's okay. But the main thing is that when you see him Eing at you, I would look to... Where do you think the best place for you... Where do you think your best next click is?
Towards my tower?
I think it's here. Because if you go here... I mean, yeah, here's okay, but then he can do this. Here he can do
away from
this,
the wall?
which is what he does. Yeah, exactly. It's away from as many walls as possible, because if he E's you like this, he doesn't stun you into anything. You'll still get altered, but you won't take the E damage, you won't get stunned, and I think you can fight back. But this is more of a Skarner specific thing than an overall thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But it kind of highlights that you want to be standing in the most aggressive, safe pocket, if that makes sense. Let's skip forward a bit. Oh yeah, here I would always just go and get my wave here. I'm too greedy, and
yeah,
I don't think it's gonna work out.
My teammate.
Yeah, the thing is, it's called solo queue, right? And you have to kind of... You have to be ready to play with your team, but not rely on them. I think that's the best way to play. And then now, Skarner doesn't come back for a while, so we'll go to when Skarner comes back. But I think it's going to be relatively the same things that we've covered already.
Yeah.
So like here... Do we need to be afraid of auto-attacking Skarner here? I don't think so.
Nah, yeah, he just used the charge.
I've got one main thing to cover. I've covered playing for, like, cycling your spells, right?
Yeah.
I've talked about some examples of where you could barrier early. Like at the level 2, you can just walk into his face and proactive barrier. I've mentioned that you shouldn't use your spells without Blight because it puts them on too long of a cooldown. The last thing is, if you remember here, I feel like this is the best situation you can be in. And you'll see when I play Varus top, a lot of my kills are in this position. Do you remember the Kled? I would like push waves into his tower and then poke him and then kill him.
Yeah.
So this is desirable. We want to stack multiple waves into the tower and then harass. Like this. Like this state looks amazing. Compared to when we're playing... Oh, this is against Annie. One sec. When we're playing like here, we don't like this as much. We preferred it here. So what we want to do is when a wave... Let's see when we got a wave. I guess this is after our crash, right? And the stuff with Shyvana. And then we die. Okay, here. I guess Annie's clearing the wave, though. There was a lot of shenanigans in the early game with that Annie coming up.
I think if she had started laning against me, it would have been a lot harder. For me. I don't know about the game, but...
Possibly, yeah. I mean, yeah, it should be harder than Skarner. So here we want to create slow pushes. Now this is really good, you just destroy him. Oh.
I just can't believe, like, seriously, the blade damage is insane.
It really is. Where was the one where you just one-shot him? Is it here? Let's have a look.
I think it's the next one, yeah.
Where you weren't confident about the damage,
Yeah, I really wasn't. I'm autoing him 7 times. And I
and then he just
charged a long
disappears.
time too.
Yeah, so let's look at this as an example of how to play it. So he's looking to go in on you. You get some autos. Now it would be ult rather than E because he's Eing in, you know?
Yeah.
And then I would auto E, auto WQ, and he would die.
Oh, right, because ulti itself also will proc the 3
It'll give you
blights.
some
So if
blight
I have
stacks. Yeah,
3...
you might not even need all the autos, but
That's right. Ulti is an option for proccing it as well as E. I totally forget.
yeah. So let's wait. Am I sharing my full screen? Yeah. Let me show you on this video. Oops, the wrong tab. Find an example of where I... There's one I'm thinking of in particular. I think it's here. Yeah, okay. You watch how I play this? I just, like, he's got... That looks like a lot of health, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot, but it doesn't look like he would just die to my ult and nothing else. I just ult him. And I let the stacks tick up. You can see them ticking, so I've got 3 now. And then I fire the WQ at him. And he dies.
Oh, the ult. Wow, I really don't know anything about this champion. So when you ulti, it doesn't automatically apply 3. It ticks up to 3.
Yeah, so it's hard to see with this skin. Like the blights, you see how they're like these little tiny little feather looking things?
Yeah.
But you'll see it when I ult. You'll be able to watch them sort of tick up. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. I understand. It's really easy to miss that little SFX, but
Yeah,
I
it is.
understand that's where all this damage is coming from.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything you want to practice in a custom game? I have an NA account, I will have ping, and I don't have the greatest amount of champions. But if there's anything in particular you wanted to practice, I think the best thing for you to do, though, would just be to go and have another game and just play a bit more aggressive. And think about the things that we've covered.
Yeah, I'm down. So should I queue up right now?
Yeah, go for it. Let me pop your stream back onto my main monitor. Oh, wow, that's weird.
Oh, that's because I'm streaming Discord.
Ah!
Okay.
There we go.
Let me see. Let me stream the original client. I promise you, I read the LOL wiki. I actually do. It's just a lot of text when it comes
There's
to
so many
Varus.
things with champions now as well that are like, not hidden, but sort of little things that they've added over the years. Like the champions used to be a lot simpler, and now everyone's got so many words.
Nice. Toplane again.
Can you stream your league through Discord for me?
Here, is this working?
Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Oh, there we go. I got it. I think I was being silly. So we'll look at for one of the things which was proactive barrier usage, right? We'll look at what champion the enemy hovers or locks in, and we'll think about what is their main spell that I'd like to barrier, because it's so much easier to barrier something if you're ready for it. So Cho'Gath.
That must be the guy.
Cho'Gath, you're gonna try and sidestep his Q, and then it's probably gonna be like his E autos that you barrier. If he ever gets in range. But you Honestly, this is the easiest matchup. Like, you murder him. Because he just builds full health and you just do full percent health damage. It is a bit of a movement test.
Okay, all right. I gotta lock in.
Do you remember in the review where we looked at when you went from level 1 to level 2? And I was trying to get you to just completely take over the lane, like just stand between him and the wave and not let him approach?
Yeah.
You can do that in this matchup too.
What is he taking level 1? The Q?
He's probably going to take Q level 1. He might take E. But it's normally Q.
That's a long cooldown, right? Actually, not really.
I think it's 8. Although it may have been
That's
buffed
not long at
to, it may have
all.
been buffed to 6. I can't remember.
That is. Oh,
Let me check.
is that the jungler?
Oh, that's a good point. It could be.
What is
Okay, it could be any of
happening?
those chaps. But I think you beat all of them, so it's fine.
I'm a little scared of Gwen. I'm also scared of Nessus as well, I think. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not scared of anything.
Exactly.
I'm not scared of anything.
I'll make the
Okay.
Gwen one sound less scary to you, right? You know, if Gwen dashes forward with the snip and you press barrier, what do you think's gonna happen from there? Like she's just
She has
dashed
nothing.
onto your face with no spells off cooldown and you're full HP. It's not good for her.
Oh, she's jungle.
Okay, it's Cho'Gath. That's the best matchup for you. You clap
I
him.
think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, he's gonna try and build like Heartsteel or Warmogs or something, and you're just gonna absolutely shred him.
Cool. Mute this guy's chat, mute this guy's chat, mute this guy's chat and pings, mute this guy's chat.
Why did the one guy get pings as well as chat?
I'm the top laner. I don't need to see what the ADC pings are. Because his pings are probably only communicating with the support.
Fuck that guy in particular.
He's a complainer, I know for sure. I'm an ADC player, I know. But like jungle mid, I might need to know. Support, I might need to know if he's coming top. Okay, let's not expend flash for no reason this game.
Good idea, yeah. Okay, level 1, try to dodge the Q and get the push, but you mostly just want to be last hitting. Like, get 3 stacks on him if you can. But at level 1 with Varus, it is mostly just last hit and make sure you get the push. You always want to get level 2 first, because then you can pressure really hard with the blight stacks.
Heard. What's Gwen's clear like?
I have no idea, actually. I think it's pretty good. Maybe like
Yeah,
310, 315.
I hear she's not bad. Okay, I'm not scared. I win this lane from level 1, and I win this lane
That's the spirit.
from every moment onwards.
Bear in mind that Cho in this lane is going to need to farm with Q, so if you don't stand on the minions, it's going to be hard for him to hit Q on you. Nice, get some stacks. You can maybe get a PTA.
PTA! Let's go!
Nice.
Got the
Big.
casters. Hit level 2.
Yeah, next
Whoops,
melee.
two more.
You're going to
Yep.
kill the melee and you're going to walk into his face. You can just ward the bush and just assert dominance. Okay, we took E instead
Cancel
of
the
Q, which is
fucking
slightly suboptimal,
auto.
but
Oops.
it's okay. It's not massively suboptimal, just slightly. Again, you're quite far back here. Good movement. You can get in his face.
Oops. Oh, I had no blight stacks. I just needed auto first.
Okay, you're just gonna barrier the Gwen's Q,
Yep.
WQ the Cho'Gath, and then auto E him. Auto Q. Oh,
Mhm. I trolled. I changed my targets.
not too bad. Gwen skipped camps to gank you. But yeah, you can. The more you get comfortable with the champ, you can definitely win that. You needed
Yeah.
to, like, again, the more used to cycling the spells you are, you would know that that E at the end was going to give your Q back, so you could auto Q the Gwen right at the end and kill her.
He's almost like Katarina. Like I need to know that the spell is resetting my other
Yeah,
spells.
yeah, yeah. I mean, she only did her topside camps, so there's no way she's top right now. So I would just try and get level 4 and then fight him. I would say, as a general rule of thumb, don't use a spell on him unless you have 2 blight stacks. I feel like two is good enough, because 2 will refund the cooldown enough to make it worth it.
Oops.
Nice. Move forward a bit. You're still quite far back. Get your level 4. Okay, no flash. You gonna be able to hold this freeze?
Maybe if I thin it out right now.
Yeah, exactly. You need to thin it out. Good.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Actually, yes, I do. I'm winning. I'm always
Yes.
winning. I'm
Okay,
always in position
we're
of
denying
winning.
a lot of creeps off this freeze, but what's the advantageous wave state that we want?
I should probably harass him under turret with this
Yeah.
now.
So once this crashes, let's get a slow push going. Nice.
The silence is annoying. He's gonna WQ for that cannon. Oh, or he's just gonna auto it.
Barrier? Oh, she hit the tower instead of you. That's awkward.
Yeah, she did. She waited out my barrier, actually. I wouldn't.
Okay, he's building armor. That's really good for you, actually. The good thing is you're still going to be strong. So build this wave as a slow push. And we'll get into that situation we were in before. And then all you have to do is auto him under his tower and dodge his Qs.
Yeah. Gwen had to drop a lot of what she was doing to come stop me. I'll take 3 grubs. It's fine. Momentum is still on our side.
Nice. Now we get like 2.5 waves that are going to crash into his tower. And then we can harass. And don't be afraid to use your ult for poke as well. You can do
Right.
quite a lot of
So,
damage here. You have a lot of damage. So try to get 3 autos on him, and then ult him. And then charge your WQ on him while he's ulted. Nice, perfect. One more. Now ult him, and WQ. Bang, half health gone. Now you can look to get some more. He's on cooldown now.
sorry. Yeah.
It's just it's like building new habits and forgetting your old ones. It can take time.
Right. Right.
Not sure why he has a bramble vest. You're not exactly healing. Just drop that nice little safety ward in the river. You know, the one,
Yeah.
because it covers the whole river. Oh, there you go. You might have to flash the third.
I will.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice, you
for
dodged it.
sure. For absolutely sure. I'm not letting this 3-in-1 going on top of me. Ain't no way.
You get
If she's
dragon.
smart, she's.
By living that gank, you get dragon, so it's kind of a good thing.
I don't think they're getting that dragon.
You have another ult soon. Oh. Don't let him reset there.
Uh,
Nice. So now you can look to put some stacks on him and ult him and kill him. Nice. And now another E. Nice.
nice.
It's an interesting amount of damage, right?
It's crazy.
You
It took me
don't.
2 rotations of ulti, but I killed him. But yeah, no, I should definitely do that. If he's full HP and I have the chance to chunk him with my ulti, I should.
Yeah, so you're looking for 3 blight stacks, ult, WQ, and then you can get some more blight stacks and E him. I would finish the T2 boots here.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna finish that plate.
Oh, no, sorry. Just so that it gives you an easier time playing around Cho'Gath Q.
No, I do not do that. Do not do that. She is fun.
Yeah, you've got lots of points in your W now, though. You're doing a lot of damage. And he's built full armor, just like the Skarner before. People see Varus and go, oh, physical. Nope.
That's a little diabolical. They changed runes just so that people wouldn't fall for this. Oh, I kind of need to thin this out. I don't particularly want to fight him in it. I shouldn't have done that. I guess I'll let it crash and
Yeah. Start building a slow push and look for your blight stacks on him and then look to kill him.
he's fucking missing.
Most of what I'm going to get you to do for the first week is just fight people a lot. Because you need to build up your understanding. Nice, build this slow push. Once we get to a point where the wave's kind of middle-ish, we can drop our nice little pixel bush ward again that covers the entire river.
They're definitely doing those grubs.
I wouldn't worry too
Oh
much
my,
about it. Just let them.
she's here though. If I were her, I'd gank me.
Yeah, I'll just chill for like maybe 10-15 seconds and then start aggressing again. So after this minion, I would go and ward the river and then look to aggress on Cho'Gath again. Yeah, get your stacks on him. Ah, she's still here.
Okay, there's no way I'm fighting her. I shouldn't have even tried. I
No,
shouldn't
she's
have
really
even
strong and she
tried.
just stayed top the whole time.
I should not have tried. Okay, that's a new level of delusion. Thinking I could walk into our fog and beat her there. Okay, no way, dude. I had a better chance
I
of
mean, you're not
Cho'Gath.
getting out. I think, yeah, just try and kill one of them is the correct thing to do there. It's sad when you get camped this hard as top lane, and especially with, like,
I don't mind
because
as
we
long as
died
the
to
rest of
the
the match
early
is
ones.
winning.
The early ones were winnable because the items were even, but now the items are not even, so they're no longer winnable.
It's fine. I mean, the boss says, you know, the more you die without getting a kill, the less you're worth. So
Exactly.
I'm not even concerned. She's still here.
Just walk it out.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even think she gets a kill off this.
Nope.
Nah, don't. I think we play this really slow.
You can WQ that show soon.
Yeah, I think so. I just want him to stay still. Gwen bounty. Worth it. Viego comeback mechanic. Now he's Gwen. So I think they gotta help me with my wave. Thank you. I can help her. I cannot. I feel like as I'm playing more top lane, I'm learning that the jungler is very similar to your second support. It's just that they're not in lane always on vision next to you, but you can kind of. It's like the same
Kinda, yeah.
philosophy. It's like,
Pretty
is
similar.
this guy on the same page as me? Is the enemy guy looking to like come get me and turn this into a 2v2, you know? I don't know what Akali wants to do.
Now, even though Gwen has been ganking you, you're still stronger than Cho'Gath. So still don't be afraid of him. Like, a lot
For
of the time,
sure.
especially when you're playing like this, we're deliberately playing overly aggressive at the minute because we're trying to learn, like, mechanically and sort of, like, how to actually play the Varus build. Nice, nice.
Jesus, he's one-shotting the casters. Well, not really, but he's almost there, which is not ideal for me. No way. Oh! No, fuck! I had flash, dude! I had flash.
You had
I had
barrier
to,
as
I
well,
had to
actually.
flash. I had to press something, dude.
I like it, though. I like that you went for the fight. The problem
As long
is
as
you
he
got
doesn't
hit
pick
by
the
all the
bot.
Qs, but going for these is good. Like, it doesn't matter that you fail. Don't worry about it.
Gwen, Gwen, Gwen! Oh my Gwen, guys. Nah, Jin can't get through the NASAs, so I guess actually that was a bad call. Maybe Viego had to turn around for NASAs. There was definitely an opportunity to kill Gwen. He needed that reset. It's whatever, it's fine. I'm worth no gold, so I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. I think get your Terminus, and then you can probably, like, as long as you're dodging Cho'Gath Qs, you'll win. The problem there was just you got hit by all of them.
Yeah. He stopped using them to farm. Which I should have realized like 4 Qs ago, but yeah, he did.
Let me see if I can... Legend Spirit. Only for me to get Varus on my NA account.
What I just do is I usually just well, I get a fresh account and then you can get an Xbox Game Pass for cheap.
Xbox Game Pass has League on it?
Xbox Game Pass. Killer!
Nice.
My shutdown.
See how much damage you're doing, by the way. Like, you're so
Yeah, I mean,
you're so
oh
behind and you're
shit.
just shredding. You shred him as well, as long as he withers someone else.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm worried about. Kali's leaving. I'm going back top. Oh, I guess I have to catch mid, actually. That's Trogat. Oh, no, it's not. It's Nasus. I think they nade me. It hurts not having TP. Actually, they need me to push mid is what they need me to do. I wish Akali didn't die so she could catch top. You guys gotta abandon that shit. Just let it go, dude. It's a tier 1. Relax. Oh my god, they're fighting. It's okay. I mean, Nasus doesn't have TP, so hopefully we're getting TP advantage when we win this fight.
I think team fights will be really good for you as well, because they get quite hectic, and
that one, huh?
your plan is to still proc blight procs on people. So you'll get a lot of practice by playing team fights of cycling your blight procs.
Fuck, I guess I should have went. I didn't like the idea of that fight.
It's fine to take bad fights when you're learning as well. Oh, if they stay, this is a juicy ult WQ.
Penta, 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 penta! Fuck!
A Quadra.
I took my penta.
So you did very, very well there cycling your blight procs compared to like how you have been so far. That was the best you've done. And doesn't it feel kind of like Earth when you're doing it correctly?
It does. It definitely does. I need to stop doing that for wave clear. Like, these are not spells for wave clear.
Now we get the double mask. Maybe just buy a full Rift Maker. I don't know. Both are good. Just, you know, because you can get it all in one go. And then get the second mask and then get the Shojin. Might be better that way around.
Oh my god, he's so late. If you don't want to do the dragon, just trade. Well, I mean, we weren't in position. It was absolutely psychotic to call for it. And our DPS is really low with Jhin, but we have Viego. And he has Kraken. It could have been a fast take if he was in position. I should have called for it before he even got on the dragon, but I truly believed that we could have that dragon there. I think you're dead.
Nice, yeah, good. And get some procs on that guy. So you look more confident now. I don't know whether it's because you got a quadra kill or but like.
Yeah, I mean the shutdown gold sure as hell helps.
You're just walking into their face and ulting them and cycling blight procs. It looks so much better.
I'm not too scared of Ashe. I should not be hitting Nasus. We don't win without ulti.
Okay, what went wrong in this fight? For you specifically. Like, obviously there's things your teammates can do better. There's always
I didn't have ulti. Also, I was hitting Nasus.
Did you feel...
No spells!
Yes,
I wasn't
exactly.
cycling them correctly.
Yeah. You didn't have enough blight procs when you were casting your spells. So you get like fully locked out. And you can't do anything until you just have to wait for them to come back. So it's really important that you cycle them correctly. Like the fight on bot lane where you got the quadra kill, you did like R into Q, into E, into Q, into E, into Q. That one there, you went in, you did E into Q, and that was it.
Collie's not there. Jesus Christ, I could have been so sketchy. They see me. If I can get a catch on Ashe, it's huge. Or Gwen, that'd be even bigger. But I think she'll just drop W if I ulti her. Viego can catch that. He's a fast rotator. He's faster than me.
You can just look for anyone with your R as well. It's quite a good playmaking tool. Are they on Baron? Let's go and ult them.
I want them to start that. That's actually good for us.
And just remember, try and cycle your procs. Bit unfortunate because we got hit by the Ashe arrow.
Fuck, I think that's game. Yeah, they were going for me. What one fucking quadra kill will do? I went from going 1-5 and getting ignored all game to getting targeted in that fight. I mean, I should have known, but...
Okay, let me see what I can do. I just wanna...
It's not over yet.
Oh, is it not? I thought the game was over.
Never is. Not in this elo.
I'll try this while we're watching. There's two things I want to do. One is look at the team fights again, and just look at specifically for the blight proc things. And then two is back into the laning. I want to demonstrate something in practice tool, but I can't get Varus on my NA, so I might have to give you an EU account.
I have a secondary account. I have like vigilance.
But it's up to you then. I can either use an NA one or you can use an EU one. Basically, the difference is which one of us has ping. Doesn't really.
I have to push through this wave, my guy, brother. Letting the inhib, like the supers come in. I could have got her.
Oof.
If I had just killed her in that first time she ganks me, this never would have happened. But I knew this was gonna happen, dude. Nobody plays Gwen jungle unless you plan a snowball like this, and I just gave her the lead she needed to get.
The thing is, the primary thing for you to learn is your mechanical aspects to playing the champ and like understanding, just getting used to the blight proc thing. So. Because that early game where you died to Gwen, I think you could have killed both. Like, fairly comfortably killed both. And in a lot of games, that will happen. Like, the jungler will come and you'll kill both. I'll just let you play this and then I'll carry talking.
Holy fuck. That's a balanced champion.
So is that.
Fuck, I hit the wrong guy. It's fucking game.
Okay.
I'll take one win, one loss, honestly.
I think the two biggest things. I'm gonna go on my my main account so that I don't have ping for a second. I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can take away in practice tool that I think will be really helpful for you. Let me turn my screen share on here. Okay. Load into practice tool. This isn't. Is this practice tool? Yeah, yes. Thought it might be a custom game for a second. I'll get my runes correct. Not that it particularly matters, but there we go. Right. So one of them's going to be about like general lane, like harassing while last hitting. One of them's going to be the tower harassing, and then one of them is just going to be generally building your muscle memory with your resets. So I'm going to play at like maybe level 7 with tier 2 boots. You can mess around with it and play however you like. So the first thing is, this is the first exercise, right? You're just going to cycle your blight procs. And just get a feeling for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. And then, you know, you just get a feel for when your spells are coming back. That's the first one. The second one, if we move into the lane and fast forward by 30 seconds.
Minions have spawned.
Where are my minions? Come on. What I want you to do is put a training dummy around about here. And the plan is we're going to last hit minions, and then between the last hits, we're going to auto him and drop aggro in the bush. Like this. Okay, so here comes the wave. So we're going to walk up and stand aggressively. I don't know why the wave's in the wrong order. That's weird.
That happens when you speed it up.
We're going to get our last hit, and then between our last hits, we're going to be doing this. Did the trading dummy just level up? That's the thing.
I guess I do that.
Okay, so that's the second one. So the first one is just cycling your blight procs. The second one is harassing while last hitting, like this. And dropping aggro in the bush. Because you were very worried about the minion aggro. But you see how I'm never getting minion aggro here? I mean, I am, but I'm instantly dropping it.
Yeah.
The third one, if I can crash this wave, is we're going to practice harassing under the tower. So I'll put a dummy there. Oh, I have to clear dummies, don't I? Otherwise they'll never get there. They'll just get stuck on that dummy forever. So the third exercise, we're going to put a dummy here, and we're just going to... See, that was kind of mistimed. I could have taken aggro there. I can put it further back, maybe, to demonstrate even better. See how it can't shoot me? And you're just practicing the timing on this. You can just do that for as long as you want. So you've got 3 exercises there to practice. Now if I go back to my NA account, I can have a look into your VOD, and we'll look over the team fights that you did to look at your blight cycling. And then if we can get into a custom game, I think it would be really good. If we can somehow sort out the accounts in a way.
Yeah, I think so.
What was your summoner name again? I forgot already.
Comedian.
Comedian, that's cool.
Bork. Yeah.
So yeah, there's the team fight in bot lane where you got the quadra kill, which was really good blight cycling, and there's a team fight in near Baron where you didn't blight cycle and you got locked out of your spells. I just want to really highlight the difference between the two so that you can see exactly what causes it. There's one red side here. One here. Am I still streaming? I should be.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So we walk up, We throw the ult. So we've got blights on this guy. We E'd a little too early here, actually. But it's going to be okay, because we're going to get the E back from the blight stacks from the ult. So he's dead, and now we've got E back. And now we E the blight stacks on him, which gives us Q back. And now we auto onto Gwen. Gwen's got 2 blight stacks. 3 would be ideal, but she's got 2. We proc that onto Gwen. And now we get our E back. So you did like Alt, E, Q, E, Q, E. And you have your Q back up again now as well. So at no point here did you ever run out of spells. Whereas, if we go over to this one maybe? Yeah. If we look at this one. We'll slow it down actually, it'll make it easier to see.
Oh, I opened with E.
So we've already lost E. How did we lose E?
I used it to slow me just because I got scared.
Oh, I see. That's that muscle memory again. It will take some time to get used to your E being a blight popper rather than a... I think. Okay, so...
Yeah, he had no stacks.
So you need 3 stacks when you Q. But you didn't have any. Or you had a couple maybe? So we just ran out of spells and now he can't fight. So in this fight, the one before, you killed everyone. And in this fight, you had no spells. It's very like night and day difference just based on blight cycling.
I see, I see. And I mean, it's almost like 100% guaranteed it's me using E for no reason. It's not even just like me using Q with no stack. It's E. It's always E.
Because you're thinking you want the slow or you want poke or something like that. That's what you do as lethality Varus.
I just need to play enough to change it up.
Yeah. I wonder if I can... Maybe I can just play Callista and pretend it's Varus.
Are you trying to do a Varus 1v1?
I was gonna play Varus and you be Cho'Gath and Demon, like, if you're on the receiving end of something, it kind of... A lot of the time it can make more sense. So I was gonna show you the pressure that you can put on at level 1. As you hit level 2 with the Varus.
Yeah, that would be really useful. Hold on, I definitely have one.
Because if you're the Cho'Gath, then I do it to you, and then you go, oh, like that.
Yeah, that's 100. That's yeah. Playing against it and then playing as it.
Yeah.
You know, you just. I used to complain. I used to be, oh my god, so and so broken, and then I try and play 5 games, and quickly you just understand. Like, does this one have Varus? No, this one doesn't have shit. Okay, where's the one with the Game Pass? Oh, this one is the one with the Game Pass. I gotta tell my friend to get off this account.
If not, I can definitely give you a EU one that has Cho'Gath, because Cho'Gath's kind of cheap.
Bro, I've never played. I'm not about to get humiliated by fucking, you know. No thanks. I think you should at least play on 100. Ping.
Okay, fair enough.
It's fucking crazy. Me on 100 ping.
But if I get hit by Cho'Gath Q, then you know it's not my fault. Or if I miss a Varus Q, it's just ping. What can you do?
Exactly. You can blame it. You can blame the thing.
Maybe I can refund a champ. No, I don't think I've bought anything on this account for so long.
Use this one.
Okay, let me try and keep this off the recording. Move this onto my other screen. That's an interesting password.
I changed it so that I could give it to my friends without. Oops, I accidentally logged into it.
Oh, I wonder what's going to happen now, because I also logged into it.
I logged out.
Okay, do you have it added on your main account? Or do I need to add you?
Yeah, it should be.
Cool. Yeah, comedian. Create custom.
You might need to look at the key bindings. It should be more or less normal.
Oh, that's a really good point. I might have just changed your key bindings without thinking.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I have my key bindings on read only on my PC, so
Oh, so it'll automatically change.
yeah,
That's really
the game
cool.
can never write over it. It can
I
only...
accidentally logged in Varus.
Oh.
Where is he?
Let me get my runes and summoner spells. So yeah, the main thing I want to show here is like the aggressive positioning and how little space, like you can make it so the enemy really has very little room to breathe in the game, especially at that like level 2 when they're still level 1. Or I could just fail because of ping. We'll have to find out.
I doubt it. I mean, yeah, it's true. In the beginning, like Cho'Gath did have to only use Q for CS. So a D shield, right? I think.
Yeah,
Would he, if he went for more like AP poke kind of runes and
I
a
think he
D-ring,
would just
have...
get one shot.
Oh.
Okay, the ping's not that bad. It's 109 right now.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
This world wronged us, Valmar. I will make it weep.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Every time you do like a custom 1v1, there's this really awkward 1 minute and 50 seconds where just nothing happens. Go make a cup of tea, I don't know, whatever you want. I'm gonna try and get used to the ping by moving around.
Until I became one.
Minions have spawned.
I think the most likely thing that'll happen because of ping is I like cancel auto attacks or something. But we'll see. But if I cancel an auto attack, just imagine I did auto attack you.
Must quiet my mind.
The concept's still the same.
Okay.
What's my mouse doing?
An arrow should not question its course. You may run, but you will not be spared.
So I'm doing exactly the same as you did last game. I'm like looking for autos if there's a free one available. But I'm mostly just looking to last hit the creeps.
Your punishment.
I think
Let's go! Let's go, I'm winning!
Too bad of a trade though. But it's fine because now I get level 2.
Shit, I
and I'll
missed my
just go and stand here.
Death and decay.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
So you see what I mean? That's the concept I wanted to kind of demonstrate. And now I'm just going to do the under tower poking.
I'm not level 3.
Valmar, join me.
I think I could have died there.
If I got the 3rd stack on you, I think so. Oh, I missed.
Oh, I forgot about barrier.
Okay, I'm struggling with the pick. But the point is, what I wanted to show you was, you know, between level 1 and 2, when I, like, the wave was... Can you see me right now? Yeah, you can. You got minions.
Yeah.
The wave was, like, here, and I came here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just pushed you completely away from the wave, and you couldn't play. So if I push this in a bit, I can show you again.
I mean, I've already missed so many minions under tower and trying to go for harassing you instead of CS.
Yeah, and
So
the
even
only
though
thing
the
that can
HP
stop
bar
this is
is
the
like,
jungler, but we'll cover that once we sort the basics out. So like now, I can just walk up.
I have no mana.
Kind of scary.
I thought that was gonna kill. I really thought that was gonna kill.
So yeah, I showed what I wanted to show. So let's swap around. I don't know if I have Cho'Gath on this one, but I left. I'll be Cho'Gath, and then I just want you to walk between the groups.
I think that one
the
should
level
have all
2.
the champions.
Okay, cool. I can't be bothered to change my runes, so I'm just going to play press the attack Cho'Gath. I'm not trying to fight you or anything.
I'll play the correct runes, or else that'll feel bad. I would have died if I completely forgot about barrier and committed.
Yeah, I could probably hold it longer.
There was a lot of places where I could have died. If we were on your ping, maybe like that's like 3 deaths right there.
The main thing is, I just wanted to show you the level 1 into level 2 thing, and then now if you do it and sort of get used to playing in that aggressive stance, like between the minions, you'll get a lot more. You'll deny a lot more CS, you'll get a lot more poke damage, and you'll get bigger leads for yourself. And then what I would like you to do after this session is go away for a week and practice this stuff. And then when we come back, we're going to start talking about how to not die to the jungle every single game while doing this. Because while you're practicing it, you will probably die to junglers a lot, because it's very aggressive. But we can't cover all of that in one go, because it will overload in your... Like, it's too many things to think about.
Yeah.
Minions have spawned.
I don't know what it's like where you live, but in the UK, it's disgustingly hot. It's way too warm. Someone needs to turn the sun off.
Yeah, watch it be like 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
I have no
And
idea
that's
what
too
that is
hot.
in real units.
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I only use freedom units.
I think we have like a 90% humidity though. It's just crazy. So yeah, get your last hits, start the push, and then when you get to... when you're about to hit your level 2. Nice, good auto. You just completely take over when you get that level 2 spike. But now, yeah, there you go. And like, for me, I want to walk in to get XP on this creep, but the minions aren't even focusing it. And now don't, like, I want to walk into XP range, but just don't let me. You know? Yeah, see? It's so hard to play for the Cho. Now I'm finally level 2. So I got level 2 at 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Much better. And then when this wave crashes, you can have a go at the harassing under tower if you want.
Oops, I don't have the attack speed for that. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out now. But doesn't that feel better in the the level 1 to 2 spike when you really push with it?
Maybe. I mean,
Oops.
I had, you know, the subconscious understanding that you weren't gonna, that it wasn't as much pressure.
True, but also as you
But
hit
yeah,
level
I
2, I
totally get the
walked up and queued a
concept.
minion. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do to you. I didn't mean to open Runelight.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to cover in the first session. Let me send you what I wrote in my notes. Here you go. So it has like the 4 main things that we covered, and then in the second section there's the 3 exercises for you to practice in Practice Tool. Before we leave though, is there anything that you want to talk about or anything you want to ask? Any closing things?
I think we hit most of it. I'm probably just gonna continue. Is there if Varus gets banned or it's like a Yasuo, do I still, is there another champion that like
You
I should
could
work on?
try
Should I just
playing it
start
into
it?
Yasuo, but it's not very fun. If you're liking the sort of style of Varus top, let me think what's similar to Varus top.
I mean, more like range tops essentially have the same kind of trading pattern,
Yeah, like
right?
you could play any other range top. You could play like a Kennen or any. You
I'll
could
just
play
stick to the
any AD
very.
carry really,
Yeah,
like a
I'll see
Vayne
what
or a
happens.
Zeri. I think Varus kind of unique in that he just destroys tanks and people with high HP.
Yeah, for sure. If I had killed that Gwen in the first few times she came for me, I would have been able to shred through the Nasus and the Nautilus, no matter how big they would have gotten. And then the others could have focused on the squishies.
Yeah, definitely. If you ever turn around one of those early ganks and suddenly you're 2-0, you'll just take over the game.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, those are your things to focus on until next week.
Okay, we'll do. Do you want to schedule next week now, or do you want to wait for a bit?
Whenever's best for you. It's we can do it now, or we can do it in
I
a couple
mean,
of days,
this
or
we could just do this week again, the next week, this time.
same time next week.
Yeah, like, cause I mean, my schedule doesn't really change much.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do same time next week then.
Okie dokie.
All right. So as a
Thanks
a
so much.
preview of what to expect, we're gonna, now that we've once we've practiced playing aggressively like this and like mechanically playing the Varus correctly, we're gonna start looking into how to control our waves and put ourselves in positions where we're not gonna die constantly. So it's gonna be like a lot of jungle tracking and wave control next week.
I'll worry about that next week.
Yeah.
I will not let that affect my practice this week.
No, I'm more telling you so that if you find yourself thinking, "Oh, am I doing like this wrong?" It's like we're gonna cover that, so don't worry about it.
Got it. Got it. All right. It's pretty good for now. Pretty comprehensive. I think I got everything. I got no questions.
All right, nice. I'll see you next week then.
All right. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Let
Yeah,
me
no
know if there's
worries.
anything I need to like click on Fiverr or whatever. I don't really know how to use that platform. So
Okay, doke, I
just shoot
will.
me a DM if something needs to be clicked on.
Okay, thank you.
All
I'll
right.
see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.